Mic check 1 2 1 2. The Gran Turismo 7 band. Don't give me ideas, my friend. Welcome everyone to another stream. Just coming along with another week of daily races and another instance of racing good or paying everything that I do badly by doing planks and doing exercise. On that note, I think I might do or I might add something else to the stream today in terms of exercising at the end of the stream. It won't have to do anything to do with it won't have anything to do with the planking, just additional things or the seconds that I end up behind the leader, or well, maybe I'll start thinking of something. But yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about by the end of the stream. So hi Wizard, hi Andy, as always, thank you very much for being with me one more night. Of course you can play the drums. Just testing everything around here, if everything sounds good, which is why I was doing the mic check. I might do some singing for that band, but yeah, don't tell much people. Alright, so yes, today you can see me fitting the Aston Martin shirt, team fit, I don't even know what to call it, kind of in honor of this being the weekend where this season of the Formula One campaign starts. And talking about Formula One, you might see a pinned comment on the video which is talking about a journal that my dear wife has made. She has spent a lot of time working on it, and yeah, it's mostly for people that like to keep track of these things, like the seasons in Formula One and so on. Maybe it won't be you, maybe it will be your children or your partners or whoever else you might have in your life that likes to kind of keep track of these things on your own. So yeah, she spent quite a few hours working on this thing. So I would really appreciate it if at least you gave it a look. And if you have, I don't know, any comments or any things that you might have around it, yeah, just feel free to drop into that link and check it out to see if that's something that you would like to maybe do this year. Yeah, it's been kind of reviewed by me, of course, and there's some information in there that yeah you might find relevant. So yeah, there's a few things over there that are pretty interesting, like you can set rivalries between the teammates and whatnot, and you can keep track of all of that within the calendar. So yeah, it's a very nice thing. It's gonna be pinned on the stream throughout the whole chat. Just if anyone else joins, you can feel free to remind them or let them know that they can check it out too. So yeah, I think that's it for at least that part of the announcement of today's stream. As I was saying, we're going to be doing another round of winning or planking. And based on the experience we had last Monday with the daily B, it wasn't too bad, and I actually managed to improve my time, my qualifying time, quite a lot on the Porsche, which is quite good. But I was thinking maybe it's not so much of a good idea because I'm still gonna be on a disadvantage pretty much every race, and we have this daily C, which I think may fit us quite well today. I want to improve maybe a little bit on my qualifying time, which I'm pretty sure I can do. And after doing that, maybe I'll hop on and do 3, 4, 5 races, 6. I don't know. So yeah. Oh, there he is, Susie, as well known as well. Yeah, sure. Thanks for dropping by as well. You can. It's been put together really well by this designer, designed by Susie. Yeah, she's my wife actually. So yeah, again, as I was saying, yeah, maybe I'll just hop into the track and put up quite a bit of a better time just for qualifying, and then if the results are quite well, we might be on track to finishing on driver rating A today. That might be a bit of a stretch, but if we end up doing that, I'll be very happy. So yeah, I think we have some time for qualifying still. I just wanted to check first, how's everyone doing? Wizard, now that I see you on the chat, there's also something that I wanted to talk to you specifically. So I won't do it right here on the stream. I'm just going to ask you to be aware of your chats on Discord, because there's like a project that came to my mind a few hours ago in which we can maybe do some things together. But yeah, Andy, you're always here as well, so you can also feel free if you want to do some racing, and maybe if you want to start streaming at some point, we can count with you on that. But yeah, I can reach out to you with the details and maybe see if we can start doing something. So, well, also, if you are interested, of course, I'm not trying to push anything onto you if you're not really, wanting to do that. So, yes, sure. Just be on the lookout for your Discord, and I'll be reaching out to you very soon, probably after the stream. Who knows? So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the announcements today. Oh God. I didn't know I could do that. Okay, so every time we're gonna be racing and we win, I'm gonna be doing this to the camera for a while, and then you'll start seeing some reactions, I think. Okay, let's see if it works. We have some time to spare, so it's not working. What a shame. Yeah, it's the reactions from the MacBook thingy. If I have the camera pointed out at me, it might catch my reactions every now and then. This is like the easiest one, but it seems like it's not wanting to get it. Anyway, yes, sure. If you don't mind, I'm gonna jump into the. I should have done this a while ago. Sorry about that. I'm gonna jump into the. I was supposed to be on the chat window a few minutes ago. Now I think I'm just gonna jump into the gameplay window. You might see that we are already pretty much waiting to be on the track. I don't know if you're interested. This is something that I have started noticing while doing time trials on qualifying, so however you want to call it. I started doing the races with the assists for the ABS on weak. Since there's a lot of margin of error within these qualifying time trials, whatever, I've noticed that having ABS on weak enables the car to kind of rotate a little bit more. Again, I was supposed to change the window again. Yeah, it just helps with the rotation a little bit, and by doing that I can stay a little bit closer to the ghost of the leaders. That helps me at least get a bit of a better time in qualifying. Last time I checked, I was on like close to 2000 time. I probably, okay, so I still am. I'm pretty sure if I did a 21.7, I might aim for a 21.0 today. Sounds quite optimistic, but it would be a very good time for me. And perhaps on V-Lobby it will help me stay on the very top of the leaderboards. I mean on the starting grid every race. So yeah, that's the plan. So we have about 19 minutes until the next race. I'm gonna set a timer, just so that I don't forget. Temporizador de 17 minutos. Okay, so that means my watch will start ringing in 70 minutes, just so that the thing that happened last time won't happen again, which is I was looking at the I was racing and then I was not paying attention to the clock and I almost missed out on joining my first race. So yeah, it's a 30-minute gap between each race. It's a lot of time, so we don't want to do that this time. Seba! Hey there, my friend. Thanks for hopping by again. Hope you're having a very nice evening. Yeah, I was just explaining to the guys, the plan is I'm just going to try and put around a 21.0 of a time for qualifying. And yeah, that hopefully will help us getting much better starting positions for the races today. And if we have a very good day, we might end up staying or reaching the driver rating A, which is going to be the first time. Well, you know what? Let's be optimistic. Let's aim for that. If I'm having a very good day, maybe I'll stretch the stream a little bit more just so I can get there. So yeah, that's about for today. I'm just going to start racing, and yes, I'm doing quite well, my friend. Thanks for asking. Yeah, got a few extra holidays this week that I asked for my work, so it's going to be a very long weekend for me. Quite excited for the start of the Formula 1 season. So yeah, let's see how everything goes. And if you don't mind me asking, how are you doing? I mean, as apart from tired, or exactly, okay, let me rephrase. Why are you tired? Have you been streaming and I've not been able to join your streams and that's why you're tired? I'm just asking. So yeah, whenever you have the time, just feel free to let us know what's been going on with you. So, okay, as I was saying, let's go to the track. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put the ghost. I think that's a bit necessary for this one because I'm trying to improve my time quite a bit. So let's put this one, and yeah, let's go to the track now. Dinner time, be right back. Take your time, man. No worries. You see, I think you heard it. Like that little squeak of the tires. That's what happens when you kind of do the weak ABS and you get a little bit of extra rotation without having to brake much. And yeah, it's quite helped me. Okay, yeah, that was not good. Need to brake a little bit less and take that a little bit wider. Let's just try to keep as close to the ghost as possible. Alright. Here I just want to have a bit of a wider entry. Okay, that wasn't too bad, I think. Yeah, but he's pulling away. I think the ghost is carrying a lot of more speed in gear. Okay, that was a bit too early. All right. This might end up being an improvement. I don't think on Monday I did any quali laps with the Ghost, so yeah, this is the first time I'm following him. Okay. Slow down a bit too much in there. Okay, we'll see, we'll see. A bit too conservative. Not an improvement yet, but we're getting there. Better exit. All right. Yeah, taking a wider entry on that corner is much better. That was not good. All right. Yeah, this optimal 2 tenths I lost over there. All right, we'll see. Woo! Not sure what happened to the car there. Yeah, this is not gonna be an improvement anymore. Well, it will be, just not enough. All right, 21.8. Might be a penalty. If it is, I might reset. Well, I got away with it. Nice. Okay, still improving. Wow. Okay, if we end up finishing this lap, that's it. What am I doing? Yeah, I was just about to say if we manage to improve this line, it will be a better lap than my best. Okay, let's catch up to the chat. Was freedom controller again today? 51.4. Okay, yeah, well, that was a nice time, Andy, if you ask me. Allergic to the pad now. Husky, welcome. Everything's okay? Just trying to see if we can do some better racing today. See how well we can perform on this daily seas. Okay, I should be able to take that corner without spinning. That's going to be a slight improvement. I can't put one together. Ah, so frustrating. Yeah, now I'm crashing just because I'm catching up to the chat. Ah. Okay, maybe I need to take that one later. Okay, 7 minutes. I will try to look at the chat for this one just to see if maybe we can pull one off. Ah, it's so frustrating. That was going to be a good one. That was a bit too wide. Okay, let's restart again. Ah! I know I can put up better time. That's why I'm frustrated. Yeah, these entries. Richie Racers, welcome in. Enjoy your stay. Thanks for coming in. Okay, that was better. The bumps, those bumps, they always scare you quite a bit. Okay, let's do it finally this one time. Okay, that was a bit better. Not the best, but we're still on grounds for an improvement. Whatever happens after this lap, I won't do anymore. I'll just get ready for the race. Feeling good. Whew, that was close. Lost a lot of time in there. Lost the car a tiny bit. Ah, barely an improvement. Well, let me do just one more, at least until I screw up. And that's it. Okay, yeah, that's because I'm pushing. Okay, 21.5, almost 6 to be fair. Okay, where would that put us? That makes us 1600. P10 on this leaderboard. Wizard, that's a nice time. And we just got a message from... okay, yeah, this is one of my colleagues for the Tusky League. Yeah, sure. Okay, let me just... My clock will ring in any second now. Wizard, well, yeah, that was a nice time. You know what I will do next time? Yeah, I'll disable the ABS just to see if maybe that helps me this time. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. 1600. Okay, so now let's just move to the chat window until the next race starts. You know what? My clock might not ring because I have it silenced. Yeah. Right, let's just wait. Let me verify, just in case. Okay, it was just about to ring. It did ring in the end. Right, so 1 minute and a half before the next race. You're being unrealistic, but I do think you can get under 21. I mean, go for it, man. If you're feeling this race, I would certainly encourage you to get there. It will surely help you get in a much better position for the races. Depending on where you're starting, I might need to think of an alternate strategy. Maybe I can also think of going an extra lap on the mediums. I think last time, so I did a race on Monday, and I ended up winning it. And I was getting a lot of pressure from the guy that ended up in P2. I decided to do for that race, I decided to do 3 laps on the mediums. Sorry, on the hards. And that stint was by the end of the race because I started at the top. I started P2, I think. And once the race was finishing, what happened is that the guy behind had the mediums and he was catching up quite aggressively. So I had to be very defensive. I don't think I did anything badly. It was just a fair race. But that feeling of being caught up so hardly or so closely by the end of the race left me with some insecurity, let's say. So maybe thinking of a bit of an alternate strategy might help us perform better for this race. Okay, so we're starting P2. I think that means we can start safely on the mediums, just to see if we can try and pull away from the guys behind. Let's drop in a high. Hello, let's have a good race. And yeah, sure, okay. Cocodrilo, it's on P9. We have a Spanish fellow on P8. Let me move my, okay, let's just move. Okay, before we do that, you started pole and did hard, medium P2, did medium hard. I was faster in the end and won. All right. Well, it's already too late for me to change. We might try that on the next race, depending on how this one goes. I think I was able to pull away quite a bit from the guys behind on that race on Monday, and it worked pretty well for me. It's just the end that kind of kills you. So yeah, maybe starting on the hards with a lot more fuel. I'm not sure, man. I'll need to try. So thanks Chris for the message. Let's change into the gameplay window. Oh, Giga Rigas. I've seen him. Pretty sure I've seen him. So I don't know if I've seen him on the streams or on previous races of mine, but I've seen that name. I know I did. Did you get that? Oh, I was not recording again. I started recording now. At least we got the start of the race. Maybe this is gonna be a good one. Let's hope for the best. Thanks, Andy. And don't worry, I'll be right here once I come back. I don't know, I got the impression for that turn that P1 is actually on hards right now. Okay. P3 is quite close behind. We need to be careful. He might send it on this corner. Hopefully he won't. What a livery. I get the impression that he is on hard, so I'll try and overtake him one time. If he's not willing to work with me or letting me by, yeah, we might need to just see if we can work together. Okay, that was a bit too conservative. Okay, he gave me a bump. Woo. No walls. Great. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's on hards. Terrible entry. Thanks, Eva. Thanks, Eva. That's a quarter hit. Not optimal. That was close. Almost lost it. Yeah, it's just the jitters of the first race of the stream, so I need to get them all out. Again, not great. Ooh, P2 hit the wall. That's not on me. Okay, so they're gonna start fighting behind. I'm doing a terrible job at keeping this lead. Very, very bad job. Let's take it off. Let's take it off. Nothing will happen. Okay. P... No, not P. Lap 3. Let's go. Whoa! Bit of oversteer in there. Was not expecting that. Okay, that was a bit better, I think. Although B2 is still catching up. Okay. Tiny kiss on the wall there. That was not great either. That was dumb. Let's play defensive. Maybe I need to slow to second gear there. Okay, he backed out. Whew. It's close. Yeah, a few people on hards. I'm slowing us down quite a bit. I'm so sorry I'm not catch up with the chat. I'm pretty much in the middle of a very tense race. Good, how are you, Blue Buddy? Okay, so you're greeting yourselves. Yeah, that's very nice of you to be doing while I'm race. I'm so tense. You're like Super GT, Seba. Okay, yeah. Changing to secondary helps a little bit. Tiny bit better. Could be worse. Could be even better. Artificial wall. Okay, yeah, I think I understand now what's going on. Ugh. Okay, no damage. So B2 was indeed on hards, as I thought. Okay, time to pull away. Sorry to focus on. Perhaps if they fight a little bit, that might play in our favor. I mean, it's not gonna be about result if I don't screw it up. But yeah, I think we have the potential to win this one. Probably with a little bit of less mistakes. Okay, that was better. So that's the thing, instead of running away, I'm actually falling behind of P2. That's not ideal. Let's see if we can name this one. Yeah, still. Okay, we're pulling a bit of a gap. Yeah, that's a lot of lost time there. Okay, so P2 was on mediums. That's a bit some comforting news. That was not great. I'm not sure if I should pit on this one or the next lap. So the thing is, my laps have been so bad that I think I might. Oh well, yeah. This one has been terrible actually. 6/10 off. I think that's a signal. Maybe we should pit this lap. Yeah, we definitely will. Holy understeer. Okay, this is gonna be a hell of a fight once I come back. Calculating I might go P3, P4, okay, between P3 and P5. So that will be P2 or P4. There goes Krampus, I think. Fair enough. He is way faster than me. They should be on mediums though. Just Europe, you're getting some very nice messages with that qualifying time you pulled off. Fierce, welcome to the stream as well. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Tom the Rookie, thanks for joining as well. It's been a bit of a rough race, this one. No pun intended. I'm pretty sure P5 will catch up to me even more. Right, let's try and keep this V4 and pray for a few hours ahead. Man, my confidence is on the floor right now. I'm not doing well at all. Thanks, Tom. It's really not looking good right now. Maybe P5 is on hards too. No, yeah, he's catching up way too fast. And it's always a McLaren. Oh, that's not a McLaren, that's a Mercedes, an AMG. Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead. I don't think my fire is with you. Okay, let's try and keep this V5. That was terrible racing from me. Very, very bad. I've been so focused on the race that I have not even paid attention to the distance I have to the leader, so it's gonna be about 9 seconds of flanking so far. Whew. Yeah, it's gonna be around 10, I think. Sorry again, guys, I've not paid any attention to the chat on this race. That was awful again. Alright, let's see if we can keep it under 9 seconds. Okay, we're catching up to the leader quickly. I don't know what happened. Maybe some fighting. Okay, so it seems like they might have done us a little bit of a favor. And I screwed up myself. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be 9 seconds. Yep, 9 seconds if I can. That's okay. Alright. P5 after starting P2. That's not good. Very bad race management from my side, to be completely honest. Maybe starting on the mediums is definitely not the greatest option because you kind of burn them off by starting with the traffic and having to fight. So yeah, next race I'm gonna start on the hards. I'm just gonna update this thing here. It's gonna be 9 seconds. Okay, so let me catch up with the chat this time. Hopefully next race won't be as stressful as this one. Alright, so... You will be racing in about 40 minutes, we might see each other on the track, boys. I mean, I'm all in for that one, rookie, Tom the rookie. It will be great to have some of you racing on the same race and have different POVs. Wizard, what are you saying? Why is your message out for review? Okay. Oh wow. So, well, yeah, I won't get into that. I just hope your kid feels better, Tom. And you get your car cleaning sorted as soon as possible. Maybe you did already. I'm pretty sure you did already. Well, this was a great race. That's fine. Let me give the props to the leaders. Krampus, Too Fast, Garbler, and Sir Kitty Boy. That was a good race. Congratulations. And then, what else do we have to catch up on? I mean, yeah, of course, if you want to come into the lobbies as well, please feel that would be great if I can catch you over there. On the races, I mean. Yeah, sure. Hope I see you on track, Tom. Thanks for popping by. I will leave a like whenever I end up my stream. Rafael, welcome to the stream, my friend. Please say hello to Rafael. He's one of my bestest friends from my home country. He's watching all the way back from Panama, so yeah, make him feel very welcome. And thanks for the GGs as well. Yeah, I know it's a solid result. I'm just a bit disappointed about my race. Was not the race management that I did. And then again, the polys that I was putting last time, they were not the greatest either. So again, okay, I have 3 minutes until the next one. I'm gonna try and see if I can improve. I'll leave the I'll leave the brake thing on default now, not on weak. Let's load the ghost. Man, Wiz, with that time you should be... Okay, well, no. I think you should be very near the top 1,000, right? That's a good time, nevertheless. Do some kind, Rafa. We're all here to have a good time. Okay, let's do another one. Oh, I don't think it will be enough time. Okay, let's practice. The lap is so long. I will continue. I want to practice the long right-hander. I keep getting that one very badly. Okay, about 300 meter. Not too bad. I'm just so tense right now. I don't feel comfortable. At least as comfortable as I was on Monday. 30-0. I'm laughing because this might be a good chance for an improvement, and I won't be able to finish it because there it goes. No worries, we're just practicing. Okay, so next race we'll start on the hards. What's going on? I just feel so down all of a sudden. Kind of not finding myself. You know what? Maybe let's turn the brake bias to the front a little bit more. Okay, let's see if we have Tom in the same lobby by chance. Or if we have any other familiar faces. Okay, so now I'm starting P4, which is even way, well, more to the back. Well, we have familiar faces from the race before. First thing we'll do is to change the tires to the hards. And Krampus, well, if you're seeing this at any chance, you're quite fast, my brother. So, GG's, props for that. I mean, what's our DR standing at right now? 24, yeah, 2400. Yeah, I'm even forgetting to English. Thanks, Andy. I need to work on my confidence. I don't know what's going on. I just feel very insecure right now, for whatever reason. Okay, please tell me. Okay, I'm on hards. I almost got a heart attack. So P4. Well, we don't have Tom, unfortunately. Maybe he hasn't started racing yet. No Panamanian fellows on this one. There's only 15 of us. I'm getting a bit of oversteer every once in a while, so I'm just kind of putting the brake balance a little bit more to the front to see if that helps. Yeah, thanks, Andy, thanks. I think I'm letting the DR thing get a hold of me once again. I just want to have good results. You know what? Okay, let's try to forget about that. Let's just focus on our racing, having a good time. Whatever happens, will happen. Yeah, let's just have a good time. Ooh! Car wanted to snap over there a little bit. I'm glad I was able to catch it. Ooh! They lost it. Yeah, I'm also need to remind that I'm on hards, not on mediums, which is why I have a little bit of less grip right now. Little bit of a wall grind ahead, sorry. Yeah, I knew who was gonna do that, but not too cool, man. Why is people sending it so hard, or is it me that's going too slow? I don't get it. Okay, I'll let them go. Again, I'm not sure if it's me that's going too slowly, or well, maybe it's that they're on mediums again this time. Not ideal. Yeah, this is not gonna end well. I should have given him a bump. It's been such a change from how I was racing on Monday. I'm speechless. Okay, one more lap on these tires. Hopefully everyone around me is on mediums, and that's what make it all make sense. Thanks, Wiz. I really appreciate it. I'm thinking of maybe... Oh, that's a portable. Well, yeah. That's weird. Thinking of maybe hopping into time trial for some heavy time trialing and see if that helps me get a little bit more confidence. I was certain that I was gonna hit that wall. Yeah, sure. Go ahead, guys. Okay, let's try to be careful with these two guys ahead. Oh, yellow flag. Oh, that was Krampus, right? Yeah, it was. Okay, let's go to the pits. Yeah, a bunch of people on the hearts. That's what I was not wanting. I should have gone ahead and do. This is gonna be awful. This is gonna be terrible. Should have gone and done one more lap. That traffic was not gonna help me. It's not gonna help me. Okay, let's aim for that PA position. I think with that we can get still that we can still get that one, sorry. Yeah, that still can happen. That's the thing, I don't know what's going on with me. Wow. That was not necessary. Again, let's try and aim for that P8. I feel like my wheel is too loose at the moment. Maybe I might need to tweak it a little bit so that I don't get as much steering as I've been getting. A bit of a bad exit from P9 over there. We just don't want to fight with them, but we'll have to. Oh, they didn't calculate that bridge entrance well. Yeah, I think for the next race I'm gonna jump into qualifying and see if I can understand the track a little bit more. I'm just not having any lines to follow. Almost a second off the best lap. We don't seem to be catching P9 though. Very intense fighting for P6, 7? No. P7, yes. Okay, the leader has pitted. He was on hards all this time. Bit of an interesting strategy over there. Can't quite remember which car he was in. But good for them if it works for them. Let's see if we can catch this guy. They must be on the hards now, so should be able to catch them if we are smart. I'm still there. That was my fault. I'm so dumb. Totally played in this trap. Ah. And that would have been P8. Okay, we seem to be catching up slightly. Again, he might be on the hards. He has to be on the hards. That's not a good corner. Oh, Wiz, so did you, well, I'm not sure if I've seen that one. Maybe I did. If not, I'll check it out later too. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna catch enough in what remains of fifth dab and the next one. Unless he screws up. Still a possibility, but yeah, it's not looking likely. Yeah, I think I definitely need a bit more practice. Oh, okay, yeah, sure, I'll check it out. That was very bad. Okay, yeah, that gap was not moving at all. So 20 seconds to the leader. Not what I wanted to add on this race. Yeah, I'll need to do something so that I feel the wheel a bit too loose for my liking. Maybe I'll just need to tie it up a little bit. Ooh, he almost lost it. Yeah, it definitely had a bit more pace than PA. That move was not too clean. It was not terrible. It was not great either. And yeah, then I get the desperation get the best of me, and that's why I ended up how I ended up. So 21 seconds more. That's rounds it up to a perfect 30 as of now. So yeah. Pretty sure that's gonna be a net DR loss for this race. But again, let's not try to focus on DR for now. If you excuse me, I will jump into like a 30-minute session of qualifying just to see if I can get more confidence into what I'm doing. I'm not sure why I'm going so slowly. Everyone's passing me by like I'm pretty much standing there. So yeah, that shouldn't be the case. And I don't know. Well, yeah, there's a lot of people on B ratings with the qualifying times that I have. I'm just wondering, the B gap or the B. Yeah, nothing to say about that race. I'll just hop off. So the number of drivers that are on B lobbies is quite high. I wonder if doing the thing where you actually don't set up qualifying times kind of sets you in lobbies where you have kind of the lower split of B lobbies. So that ends up helping you because you're winning the races against them, and that helps you win more DR. And because I've set up more than decent times, maybe that's putting me against the people similar that to me in terms of the times that they are putting. Actually, I need to go back. Maybe my car is also a little bit wore down by now. Yeah, I don't know if you see what I mean. Sorry, let me change to the chat window. Just that thing. So maybe setting up good qualifying time works. It's counterproductive in some kind of way. It's just a theory that I have. Okay, so my car was in normal oil. Maybe that's also not helping me. Okay, so I'll do something. I'll hop onto the track and see how far off my times are. And if things are still not going by, I might do what you're saying, Ruff. I will take a minute to walk around and see if maybe that helps. But yeah, I don't know, that's kind of a theory that I'm having, that by setting good times on B lobbies is being a bit of a counterproductive thing, because you're putting the race against a lot of B people that are, you know, so there's this thing that where you kind of, general knowledge that people on B lobbies are a bit more harsh than the remaining sample of drivers, let's say. So maybe as you jump to A, you'll find some better, more clean racing, and you'll be able to kind of steadily progress at some pace. Yeah, I don't know. I just keep thinking a lot about this thing. So okay. Yeah, I don't know. If you want me to keep on this chat window, or if you want me to actually put the racing window. I'll keep the chat one for now. If you want me to change to the racing window, let me know, please. Just so that I can do that. Yeah, maybe the music that I have in the background will relax me a little bit as well. Yeah, let's just find out what the hell is going on with our lines. So let's load the Ghost. Okay, let me try with this one. Maybe the music will help me a little bit. Again, +5 this time. Oh, something else I was wanting to do. Okay, so I wanted to stiffen out the wheel, and to do that I might just jump into the settings, to the controller, maybe the sensitivity, up to 6. Okay, let's do 6 for sensitivity and 7 for max torque. Let's see how that works. In this window, what's in the top right box? Well, that's supposed to be the chat. The thing is, I don't usually spend enough time for you to see it. I think it's loading now, and you should be able to see it, right? I think you do. I'm pretty sure you do. But yeah, okay. I've changed things a little bit now. Definitely a lot stiffer. Okay, this might help me a lot. We'll see, we'll see. Perhaps for brute force you need to have less movement in the wheel just to kind of have better lines. Okay, yeah, that's totally my fault. No worries, I'll just practice. Maybe we can improve a lot by the remaining sectors. .34, yeah, I managed to do a 29 at some point. So there's like 5/10 that I can still rescue. Oof. I was looking at T598's lab earlier today just to see. Yeah, that was awful. Okay, no damage. I think that corner kills me. I just haven't been able to get like a consistent breaking point where I can start rotating. So it's not just a breaking point, it's how much you steer the car. That felt good. Okay. .24 something, I think, yeah. It's gonna be not so much of an improvement. Although when I did the 20, I started looking at some other stuff. Okay, let's say I'm practicing for the race, not for setting up a better qualifying time. I was just about to say that when I did the 29.9, I had to break the ABS settings on weak. And if you're wondering why I changed them for the races, it's because having the ABS on weak while you race really affects a lot, or it's quite different from what you do on qualifying, because there's a fuel load and some other stuff like the tires, the degradation. They do make a big change in how the car behaves. I tried doing that or practicing it on a few races or I think 1 or 2 races last week, and they ended up being a complete disaster. So yeah, I don't think leaving the ABS on weak for the races is a good idea, unless I manage to practice it a lot, which I'm not currently on the mood for. Am I using the right brake bias? I think I am. Yes, I am. Okay, let's see. Okay, that was much better. $29.9. Okay, and we got that without the ABS thing, so okay, it's definitely possible. Started turning a bit too late there, I think. I'm still improving. This corner. I'm gonna have nightmares on it. Forgot to change gears. That's not good. $22, $21.6. Okay, starting to feel better on that corner. Then I should be able to do that without a ghost, which is the hardest part. Oh, I mean, it does feel good once you catch the car sliding there. Okay, let's try something again. Let's see if we can improve our qualifying time. Week. Again, I'm not able to tell you what exactly it is about it, but changing the brake bias, not the brake bias, the ABS setting, for me it somehow works a lot. Okay. I should be able to improve this sector because last time it was terrible. Like this corner. Yeah, that's what I meant. This is already gonna be a faster lap if I don't screw up this last corner. Yeah, it's gonna be a better time. Only 1-3. It's so funny. Yeah, this is okay. Whoa. Never seen that happen before. Okay. I know that's been an improvement. I still don't. Okay, yeah, I still don't feel quite good. Let's put on some more laps without crashing. That felt clean. I figured that I'm doing a lot of corrections in this corner that just passed and the next one. Yeah, that was too late. Hey Wizard, I don't know if you're there, but if you're still, not to brag about it, but I just beat your lap. Unless you have already improved, which might as well be the case. Man, you can still get better. Let's not spin out. Ah, I touched the wall. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. But that was a very good lap, Wizard. I mean, you're usually, and I don't mean it in any negative, bad way or condescending way, you're usually like 1 to 2 seconds behind me on the qualifying times that I've seen. So you being this ahead, it really does tell that it was a very good time that you managed to pull out. Okay, what time is it? Okay, sorry I pushed a little bit too much. Okay, yeah, this is not gonna be a good starting lap. Okay, that was good. Yeah, I'm still losing time. Okay. No, but well, yeah. All I'm saying is I'm not trying to discourage you for managing the time that you did. It was fairly good. It is fairly good, still. And I think my lack of confidence thing is because I got into today thinking I was gonna be able to go ahead and win races, and I'm pretty far behind that with the pace that I'm currently having. So yeah, it's been like just a very big change in perspective of how today was gonna go down like. That was awful! Yeah, I'm very happy you understand it, at least. Oof, that was good. The car always wants to slide there. I haven't raced since Monday, right? These people have probably run races a lot. Well, that is true. Yeah, I haven't touched the rig since Monday, to be completely honest. Yeah, I might need to remember those kinds of things a bit more often. Okay. Let's see how big of an improvement this can be. Might be a very good one. Okay, very slight improvement. Okay, I'm definitely starting to get the hang of that one. So it's incredible. So I didn't lose that car this time, and I'm actually losing time to my best. Again, that felt better than last time, and I'm still losing time. Weird. very minor time lost there. That's a wall tap. I was trying to push it. Okay, but I think I'm starting to get the hang of that corner. I think I lost a lot of time taking that one. And then this following one, I think I was braking too early. Let me change to brake bias again. Not the brake bias, I still calling it the brake bias. Sorry, the ABS default. And of course we don't have any fuel right now, so it's gonna be still different, but maybe a little after to 150. Whoa! Okay, we almost managed to keep that one. Let's try and see if we can get ready for the next lap. And I think that one's gonna be the last one that I'm gonna put of qualifying. Still have 10 minutes until the next race. Dirty tires should be going in a bit. Oh, I still have them. No worries. Not a terrible entry. Okay, let's see what we can do on this one. Interesting. That was somehow better. Okay, so how should I take this one? I lost some time there. Yeah. Okay, let's see what kind of miracle we can put on this corner. If I manage to do that, I recognize I can get into the 20s. Let's see. Yeah, that was it. I lost every single bit of time that I have won on that this lap by taking that awfully. Okay. Yeah, that was gonna be at 21-1 probably. Okay, it was a good lap nevertheless. Let's see where that puts us. I'm guessing on the 1200 mark. Actually, almost nailed it to perfection. 1213. P8 on the leaderboards. Wizard, I beat you. Nah, I'm just kidding. Seeing people on the 20s just drives me crazy. And then there's Kizzy with that 2.9 thing. I'm speechless. Okay guys, so I will be taking a brief bathroom break. I think I did enough practice just so I can feel a bit more confident in my racing for these next few races. So yeah, we can maybe get ready for them and hopefully have better results. I think if I'm starting P1 or P2, I'm going with the mediums from the start again. I just want to get away from the fighting. The fighting puts me way too much in the back and I'm not good at racing, if that makes sense. Yes, please accept that challenge, and I want to see you beat me. That'll be amazing to see you on top of this leaderboard of mine. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I'm going to take a brief bathroom break. Tom the rookie. Okay, so he managed to put a 21-3. We might hop on each other on this next race. But it would be amazing if the three of us jumped right now on this next race and we managed to race together. Yeah, I'm just dreaming and talking out loud. Yeah, sure, I'll be right back. Sorry, I keep talking a lot. Not sure what happened there, but we're back. I'm pretty sure I was racing with my gloves on. I am going crazy. Alright, let's take a little bit of a snack break. Actually, let's just be hopping on the race before we forget to do so. Okay, that entry period is over. Let's jump into this one. Select from garage, entry with this one. I don't know if you are familiar with these. Somebody, once I went to England last year for a work trip, introduced me to the beautifulness of the savor of this Maltesers thing, and ever since then I haven't been able to get enough of them. So yeah, this is kind of like my snack, my preference snack as of now. They told me it was like a very British thing, although I've seen that they were manufactured somewhere in the, like in Australia or New Zealand. I'm sorry if it's like too loud for you to hear me munching on this, but yeah, they're great. They're so good. Ever since I left Panama, I've been trying to find a few things that, well, to replace things that I had back home that were like my go-to snacks. I think this has been the closest to the best thing that I've ever gotten here. I know they're not from Madrid, but yeah, I can get them here, and it's been a great thing ever since I managed to know that. So yeah, maybe at some point I'll start using Maltesers liveries on my cars, and they should sponsor me. Kind of like how Waifood is sponsoring the half of the GT7 YouTubers. I mean, it's a big bag, very big bag. No, God. If I could, I would do so. Man, I always say this on my streams, but I really hope that you're enjoying this time with me. I keep thinking of things that I could do to maybe make the streams a little bit more dynamic and, you know, encourage more people to come here. I'm pretty sure that my main error right now is I'm just not putting videos out there as much, so people are not finding me because of that. But that's something I'm trying to change. It's just I haven't really had the time. Probably the next video that I will be doing is kind of a summary of the next KC, the Ricky Taylor GP. Yeah, it's gonna be a good thing to summarize all of the experiences that we get from that race. It's gonna be a very hard one. I actually haven't done enough practice. So yeah, kind of a reminder for me. But maybe after that I'll try to at least put out one video every 2 weeks just to start, and maybe if I get to a point where I can start working on those a little bit faster, I can put out some videos a bit more constantly, maybe once a week or something like that. But yeah, you're typing tonight. It's abysmal. Don't worry, it's. Oh yeah. I was gonna say that joke. Let's not do that right now. Let's get our confidence back. Okay, so now we're starting on P3, and we have OJM again, which was okay. So that's a diabolical time for a qualifying 2:22. What are you doing here? Why am I racing against you? 2:22. That's a second faster than P3. Nah, I won't even try to fight you if I have a chance. Okay, it's ridiculous, sorry. That's way too fast. So yeah, let's maybe try and keep P4 at bay. Oh, I didn't change the tires. I'm starting on mediums. Okay, that's fine. I should be starting on mediums. Let's change the screen before I forget. I was enjoying quite a lot the song. I like that one. Nah, man, but I think ever since I started seeing your videos, Wizard, I've been seeing a bit of a trend of a lot more subscribers. Okay, so on mediums. I think when I first caught you, you were like 30-somethings or 40-somethings, and you're on 63 now. I have 73, but I don't know. It's been a very slow, yeah, progress ever since I got to like 60. Thanks for the good lucks, for the G's. I'm hoping I don't have the ABS on weak. I should have changed it to default. Yeah, it's too late to figure out that. I don't know. Okay, the wheel is a bit stiffer now, so that should help us with the steering. Okay, that's good. Some fighting behind, it's always good for us. So that's the thing. So if you start on the hards, I think you'd better be at the back of the grid, because if not, there's just going to be too much fighting. Okay, we seem to be catching up P2, which is good, of course. I don't really want to fight them. I want to work with them. I want to get away from them, from the guys behind. Okay. No, I'm not sure if he's on hards. Let's just give him space. Don't want to fight. really don't want to fight. I really hope he understands that. They understand that? Yeah, I'm feeling much better in this race. Confidence is slowly coming back to me. Okay, I'm gonna take the chance. I do think that he's following me down slightly. So yeah. It seems like he gave me plenty of space. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Or maybe it's only that it's easier to follow someone else. Okay, pulling away slightly from P3, sorry. It's a much better time than the ones that I was pulling last races. Okay, turning a bit too early. Nothing too bad. I heard something. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be losing much time. And if my understanding is correct, they should be on hard and they should maybe pit on this lap or the next one. Oop, that's a wheel tap. Okay, that was better. Almost forgot to change gears. Yeah, I'm definitely slowing down way too much on that corner. I think I slowed down a bit too much on that one too. Still keeping P3 at bay. Not too bad of a lot. all things considered. Yeah, I need to get that one a lot better. And that one too. Well, still improving, somehow. Yeah, I mean, okay, our race is not with P1. It never was. We're just having a fairly good race with P3 at the moment. It seems like they're on mediums because they haven't pitted. Try to see how far behind are P4 and the others. Okay, that was a bit better. Still need to be a little more brave. Okay, now he pitted, so he was on hards. Okay, not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Okay, I think that was better. Yeah, we're actually gaining on the leader. Interesting. Okay, we're starting to feel good. Very relaxing to drive without the pressure of the guy behind. At least no more walls, which is always a good thing. And we continue to pull away from P3 now, which is also a good sign. Okay, now I overshot that one. Yeah, as I figured. Okay. One more lap in these tires, I think. Oh man. You don't even have to say that. Yeah, I really appreciate both of you being like the main supporters that I have on here. It's just very nice having some people to share this with. not too far from my personal best. Yeah, I really appreciate it, man. Sometimes I think I know that I talk a lot, but sometimes I feel like I'm way too quiet to be a decent streamer. But yeah, as long as you're enjoying, can't really ask for more. Yeah, Batrix, tell him. I wonder what's my ultimate right now. Okay, again, I need to brake a little bit more this time. Okay, that felt somewhat better. Right, so is it box? I think it has to be. Yep, it has to be. Oh, so he goes on. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, don't refuel. So his large stint is on hards, and then he attacks. Okay, that's unreal. So he has that pace with hard tires, which means that on mediums it's gonna be like a second per lap faster at least. Okay, I was not expecting South African to be as far ahead as he was. Props to him. You're quiet a lot, blame my wife. She talks my head off. Well, that's very cute to hear though. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Rest assured, your company is very well felt over here. I think okay, yeah, so, sorry for the parenthesis. Something that I was also missing to do on the previous races was turning the wheel more. Have to be a little bit more confident with that. Yeah, sure, no worries. That's the thing. So if you turn the wheel more, you also risk spinning out a lot more too. Okay, I'm pretty sure P1 has to pit. Oh, there he is. I was getting scared. I mean, a P3 with the people that I was racing against ahead, it's a good result. I'll take that. Nope. Was not meaning to do that. Okay, that was terrible. What am I doing? Okay, I got very not concentrated on that part of the track. Not sure why. One thing I was struggling with at the first with the wheel, how much to turn. Yeah. I'm usually afraid to turn a lot because that means that. And I lost P3. Oh, I had such a good gap. And there it goes. What the hell happened to me? Okay, this is gonna be the last race of the day. I'm sorry. Spoke way too soon. What the hell was that? It was going so well. Yeah, I have no words. Absolutely no words. The thing is, I'm less mad this time, even though I'm gonna get a worse result, because I know it's not because I had a bad pace. It's just, yeah. Yeah, and those two guys are fighting quite a lot ahead. That's not looking good. What have I done? Fuck. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk a dive bomb from anyone at this point. Pretty sure they were mediums. Ruiz, you missed me being a total idiot. Pretty much. I was talking about my pace and how well I was doing on this race, and yeah, just bottled it. Oh well, there's not much I could do there. Ah. Okay, I don't know what happened to that guy. In the end, not a terrible result. Yeah, if you yeah, if you just rewind like 1 minute before you came back, That's where everything happened. Yeah, but again, I don't think I'm as annoyed on this race because I knew I had the pace. It's just a matter of not doing that stupid thing that I did. So, who was the guy that I ended up crashing into? Was it Rings? I think it was. Didn't know they managed to end up so far behind. Yeah, I think it was Rings. I mean, P10 after that, not terrible, but yeah, I know I can do better. The thing is, I think I'm gonna wrap it for today because, oh, again, I forgot to see how much time it was. I think it was 30 something seconds, right? Yeah, let me catch it up. My channel. I'm gonna do a YouTube live streamception. Man, that was I had that one in the back. Okay, so it was, I can see. Okay, so it was 33 seconds more. Okay, so we got 30 plus 33. That's 1 minute and 3 seconds. Alright, so at least for blanking is not too much of a difference from what I had to do. In mine, I think. I'm trying to do 1 minute of blank every day. So at least on that aspect it wasn't too bad. Now I got my confidence back, which is great. I know I can come on and do a few more races and get much better results than the ones that I've been getting. I think I will be doing them off stream because I don't want this to happen again and then commit to a plank time that I won't be able to, yeah, to let you all guys all know. Bisham, thanks for joining, although a bit late. I'm not saying that you were late, I'm saying that the racing for today is over. So yeah, sorry about that. I think, I don't know what you think about it, but it might be like the most interesting part of the stream, which is me doing the planking, whatnot. So yeah, I think I'll get that set up. This is what I get. We were supposed to go one more race after this one because that one was going very well. But yeah, what a shame. I also think I could do a little bit of a better qualifying time. So I'll do that as well off stream. So maybe I'll get on the 20s and feel very happy and accomplished about that one. So yeah, get your bag soon. What exactly are you talking about? Sorry. Your phone. I'm trying to make sense of whatever's going on. Sorry. Okay. As soon as you answer that, I think I will then be starting with the remaining of the things. I think last time I left the chat window while I was in the planking by mistake, but I think I'll rather leave it just so I can see your chat as well on the. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes much more sense. Yeah, I think I just needed to put a little bit more practice into the race, and then everything started feeling a lot better. I'm just wondering where or how am I ever gonna get to the driver rating A thing if I keep doing these silly mistakes. But again, that's not what we want to worry about. Yeah, sure. So 60 seconds of planking. I will be setting everything up, and I will catch you guys back in a few seconds. So hang tight. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with those transitions, but they seem to work however they want. So, we're back. We have our plank set up here. But oh, so you're seeing my keyboard? Yeah. I was wondering what exactly was that was appearing over there. So let me move these cables. Okay, this is not what I want. Okay, let me move this one over here. That should be better. Yes, sure, of course. So, as I was saying, we have some penalties to pay up for, and we are gonna have to set the clock at 1:03. I'm gonna show you once I'm done doing this. So I'm gonna have 5 seconds to prepare, and then after that's done we have 1 minute and 3 seconds to plank. So and before I forget, the thing I wanted to do at the end of the stream, I'm also trying to do this as well every time that I do my plank every day. I'm also now finishing the session, or like the planking or whatever exercise I'm doing, with also 10 push-ups. So yeah, I'm also kind of trying to build better strength with my pectorals, my shoulders, my arms, and you'll get to see me doing some push-ups today, hopefully. Hopefully I don't mess up terribly. Yes, I'll have you on here seeing the chat if you guys say anything. Apart from that, let's start with the planking. I think 1 minute I'm starting to get the feel that I'm pretty much able to do them quite comfortably, which is what I was trying to aim for when I started doing this, so it's great news. I might struggle a little bit, but I'm getting like the how do I say that? I don't know, like the sense of the feeling. It's very familiar now, so it doesn't feel as bad once I'm doing it. So yeah. All right. So 60 seconds of planting and push-ups. Let's do that. You should be able to hear. Okay. That final mistake was so dumb. I cannot let you guys know how I felt when when I did that. Obviously it was a mistake. It was not intentional, but it was so not necessary. Like, I wasn't pushing for it. I just messed it up. Oh, another reason why I want to get in a better physical condition. Okay, I'll stop that. I'll explain in 20 seconds, sorry about that. I'm talking a lot and that's making things more difficult. Okay, that's it. I think you heard it. It said workout done, so it has reset. We finished our planking minute. Before I do the 10 push-ups, I just want to mention that another reason why I get into a bit of a better physical shape is because I'm fortunately going to this year's Barcelona Grand Prix as well. I went last year. I think some of you may already know that, but last year I went in a not so great physical condition, and navigating the surroundings of the track with that physical condition made it very tough. So this time I'm thinking of getting in a much better physical state, and I can enjoy that weekend a lot more than I did last year. So you saw a guy who walked the distance on the track. He was racing while talking to chat. I thought it was a good idea. Maybe you're referring to Ultra Salty Dan? I do know that he had a few stream ideas a few days ago where he was kind of racing the track, or no, sorry, walking on a treadmill, and the distance of a race that he was going to be doing that day. I'm pretty sure it was him. Maybe it was another guy, but yeah, I do know that he has done it. Yeah, sure, it has to be done. Or Jeffrey, should we call
So, as I was saying, 10 push-ups. This is nothing to do with the plank time thing, but I'll do it nevertheless. Unfortunately, I'll have to do these other types of push-ups where I need to put my knees on the ground because my arms are not as strong yet. I'm pretty sure you don't mind about that, but let's start from somewhere. It's just a matter of getting into better physical shape. So I won't be ashamed of it. So, okay, so you'll be able to see me. Right, let's do that then. 10 push-ups. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Enough exercise for the day. And a little bit of drooling coming out of that. Alright, so yeah, he's most likely Dan, the guy that made that last time. I know it's not obvious, but I'm sweating. You should be seeing me sweat a little bit. Never mind. Alright guys, it's been another day of streaming. I realized just a few seconds ago while talking with my wife that I haven't been able to, I have not eaten lunch or dinner today just because we took breakfast quite late and some snacks down the day which helped me forget that I had not eaten anything. So I'm gonna prepare myself a very nice meal right now, relax a little bit, rest, and hopefully we'll get back. Actually, no, I'm forgetting, well, I'm not forgetting anything, just you'll see me on Saturday because I'll be streaming the Ricky Taylor GP. I'm very excited about that, very nervous, a bit scared because it's the very first time that I've ever done a 4-hour race in my life. So yeah, that's part of the plans for this week, and then after that I will need to decide if I will be streaming on Monday or not. Maybe it will depend on how much I have been able to rest on that weekend, but yeah, I'm definitely streaming on Saturday because that's a big event that I want to cover and have on my channel. I want to give the support to Kissy as much as I can, and I think that's a way of doing so. So yeah, I'll be very excited for that as well. Sorry I haven't caught up to your chats. Thanks for the stream. Wizard Bisham, thank you very much again as well for being here. And yeah, some of you I will be racing with or against on Saturday, so good luck to you. Hope you have a very good race and you're able to practice a little bit. And then for the rest of you, thanks for joining. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me. And as always, hope I catch you in the next one. See ya. Oops.